Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Sports Desk. I've been missing in action for a long time, so I'm back here with my co-host, Paul on the ball. And we have some guests in the studio this evening. We're going to give them, I'm going to give my co-host the opportunity to introduce them. And we'll be talking about some fitness. Paul?
Well, good evening, Carl. Good evening, everyone. Great to be here. I'm so kind of my host to give me the opportunity to introduce these two lovely ladies. We have no, I know why he wants me to, because he doesn't want to pronounce the young lady's name correctly. But I just think I'm going to forget myself. She's Miss Mahoney, Asaya? Asiya, I got it right. Asiya Mahoney. Along with we know the never-ending, very famous Charlene Hodge, who we all know. Good evening, ladies.
Good evening.
Great to have you here. And I understand you're here to talk about some special show you're doing, no?
Let's give Charlene.
I'm here to speak
Oh my God, has Carl been lying to me again?
Now, Charlene, let me start with you. I know you're a personal trainer by heart. You love it to death.
Yes, I
And
do.
you've actually started your own fitness center. So
Yes.
tell us a little bit about it.
Poise Personal Training / Fitness Center is located in the R&R Malone Complex, second floor, over 5 girls. It's now bigger and better.
And what are we offering?
We are offering just about anything that you need for your fitness goal.
Oh,
Anything she says?
is that why I mistook them for being models, because they look so fit?
No comment. No, like Charlene just mentioned, she personal trainer. She has opened her own fitness center located in the R&R Malone Complex, which is in Parkwood Pond.
Right next to people who are wondering, right next to where you're going to get your car license.
Yes, that's right. DMV area, the area in the DMV.
That's
yes,
right.
and it's located on top 5 girls.
Yes.
And she's offering everything from spin, aerobics.
Big steps,
Personal training.
personal training, just about everything.
And she has stuff for the guys, trust me.
Oh yeah, all the
She does.
equipment you can need.
So guys, just don't think that it's just a woman's, female's gym. It has everything you could think about for guys. I've been there, trust me. And Paul, you need to get there.
Yeah, well, Asiya,
Yes.
tell us a bit about your connection with the gym and, how's it been going for you?
It's been excellent. I started about in October. I had felt out of the fitness scene, and Charlene called me and said she's opening a gym. I said I'll be there. We used to work out together, so she was the person that wanted to get me back on track. I started with personal training. She got me to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go down to the gym and work out. And so now we're here in June. I've reached my fitness goals. I'm a satisfied customer, and I urge every other woman who needs to get back into those size whatever clothes to come down to Poise.
Right, okay, before Carl jumps in, I'm going to jump the gun here, because what I want Asiya to kind of walk us through is a regular day of training. What is a new person, a person who's just gotten involved in a workout?
Okay.
What obviously you just come in, what can they look forward to? Because obviously you sort of went through the whole process from scratch again with Charlene.
Well, you start, she'll make you run. First thing in the morning, we have to run around the complex. And since no one's there, no one's looking at you, it's fine. First thing in the morning, we're running. Then she'll give us a different circuit training, or she'll have us lift weights. When I started, I wasn't lifting weights at all. But now I'm kind of
Strong enough.
to lift some weights with Charlene here. I mean, she's always outdoes me, but she motivates me to get a little better as I go along. So from the running to get our heart rates up, then we'll do some circuits. So she has enough equipment where you can go around, and if it's the legs day, you're doing your squats, you're doing your leg presses, you're doing extensions, or if it's arms, you're doing our, what do you
curls.
call it?
The curls and
The
triceps.
curls. No, what's the dips?
Dips.
Tricep dips. And she's still trying to get me to do a pull-up, but I'm not there yet. But I'm on my way. But she's encouraging. She definitely motivates you to do better. And it's a testament to the fact that we started in one small space when I got there, and we've expanded because she had the vision, and I'm here with her 150%.
So I have one more question before Carl comes in. So you use the word, I say, motivation.
Yes.
So my question now is for Charlene. What motivates you to keep on going, Charlene? You've been doing this for quite a while.
I mean, watching other people have become a part of, actually started at way back on Cutting Edge. First came out
The
with,
original Cutting Edge. Yeah.
the original
Yeah.
Cutting Edge with Melissa.
Yeah.
You have Ron, you have
That's
Mitch.
right. You didn't call my name.
So I'm sorry, and
I
Paul.
was part of the original Cutting Edge. Were
I
you
didn't
part
know
of
you
the
did.
original
No, he wasn't.
No. You were part of the original Cutting Edge.
Where was the original portion?
Ah,
No,
you
that's
were
the
part-
question.
You weren't part of the original Cutting Edge.
She
Charlene,
probably doesn't know that.
it was just about me. But anyway,
But he asked the same question I wanted to ask. What motivated you to get into this kind of stuff?
and believe it or not, I was never into fitness. I just went to the gym one day and I fell in love with it. And I like being pushed. And at the same time, I used to enjoy watching Melissa, Ron, and Paul, doing these intense workouts, and I just ran with it.
See, Carl?
Makes you strong, makes you powerful.
There you go.
And it also helps you get through your day if you're stressful at work, stressful job
Yeah,
environment.
before I get to work, honestly and truly, I had to pump my iron. Ladies, don't be afraid of lifting the weights. Pays off.
I like the way she said that.
You know,
Did you hear that, Paul?
Yes. This is a children's program, so we stick to keeping
Folks,
fit.
if you're just joining in with us, we have some. We have a phone line. You can call us or you can text us. Paul, what's the numbers?
54167.
Well, I haven't been here for a while, so I have to
Yeah, you
answer
forgot.
this.
Right, okay, good.
But if you also want to text, you can use the same line, the same number, 541-6709. If you have a question for Charlene, one for Miss Mahoney, I see ya.
Asia.
Asia. A very nice name.
I can see how much you love it. So Asia, let's get back to Asia now, because so you've gotten into this whole workout thing and what have you. How you find and what motivates you to get up in the morning? How have you gotten into that routine? First of all, also for the girls who are listening, thinking I might want to do this.
It's that family environment. I don't want to disappoint Charlene, so I wake up every day
Oh.
5 o'clock, make sure I get there. And when I'm not scheduled to work out, I'm like, maybe I should just go and check on her. But it's like you become close, and it's like a family. So I know she's there to make me a better person,
Right.
fitness
Sure.
wise. So I make sure that I own up to my end of the bargain. That's just showing up, and she's always there to give me a new routine every time I go. It's not the same stagnant workout routines. It's fresh and new, exciting, so you don't get stuck in a rut. That's
Right.
what I really enjoy about Poise.
Now, before we go a little further, Charlene, what motivates you to get up that early in the morning? I mean, you're there from what time? 5?
Asia
I see what motivates you.
me.
Okay, so
Because
for someone who's coming to the first time, wants to sign up for the gym, I mean, what can they expect from personal training, or what?
a whole new body. I mean,
So you do,
Even-
so do
even
you, do
it's
you do
not
the
just
before and after
about
pictures? Or?
you're getting a little too much. It's not just about your body wise. I mean, your mind, everything.
Oh, yes.
It changes you. Working out, especially at 5 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah.
it takes discipline.
And commitment.
Trust me, I know.
Commitment. For
And
you
it's
to
dark.
get up
Discipline to
that early
Yes.
when everyone else is fast asleep, probably
Yes.
on their 5th, 6th dream, and you have to get up, get to the gym to do
Yep.
this intense workout. And I push you. I take you to that level, especially don't come in and show me that you can do it.
I know.
Because
If you show out, she will prove to you.
She goes on to the next level.
I
Yes.
go to the extreme.
more. 20 more.
I push your body to where I know you can take it.
Yep.
So there you have it, Paul. You need workout, Paul. I've been watching you for a long time.
Yeah, the part that worries me the practice is when you show you can do it, she takes you to
the
I
next
take
level.
it- I do
And
take
I
it
thought
to
about
that
you,
next
Carl,
level.
straight
Oh,
away.
well, I'm already to the next level.
Well,
She's actually pushed me on the door already.
Yeah, we have a caller coming in.
Please take that call.
Yeah, please. I think we need to definitely take this call right now. Good evening, Sports Desk. Thank you so much for calling. We needed your call.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. I just want to say congratulations to my sister Charlene.
I knew
She's
you
been doing this for years now, and I'm so proud of her.
Thank you.
Thank you for calling. That's very kind of you to say that.
Have you started working out with her yet?
Ask
You
it.
were so bye-bye.
Okay.
Actually, yes, she has. Yes, I
Okay.
finally got her out there.
Good.
She's been out there good.
Yes.
Well, thank you for calling. That's very kind.
Yes.
So there you have your
Your first call.
the first call and and showing all that love to you as well. So
Well, I can attest that since I've met Charlene, I've realized that she is a very hard worker. She likes what she does. She's passionate about it. And I can say if anybody's trains with Charlene, trust me, you definitely will get a workout. She will make you sweat.
Carl, let's remind the folks where the gym is.
Oh, she can remind us, yes.
Sure.
Where we
Let's
located,
tell the folks
Charlene?
again.
The gym is located in the R&R Malone Complex on the second floor. This is over 5 girls
And Parkwood Pond.
in Parkwood Pond.
And your hours are?
My hours are from Monday to Thursday from 5 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Fridays from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. Saturdays from 7:30 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And
I
could
wanna add
Go ahead.
something.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
The
Sure.
benefit of the location is you can do everything. You can work out. You can go get something to eat.
Oh,
You
man.
can register your car. And you can buy some shoes, an outfit, get your tires.
And go to the supermarket.
Supermarket.
Everything.
So one-stop mall.
So it's a
Park.
place to be, and it's loads of parking. You
And
don't
could I-
have to worry about that.
And just to clarify something, people might be wondering. Charlene has said 3 times it's upstairs 5 girls.
Oh, I know.
She doesn't mean that there are only 5 girls in her class. She needs 5 girls in the name of the store beneath her class.
Yes.
But I think we're in the time of the clock with the ladies' car.
Yes, Charlene, anything else you want to add?
Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, I'll be starting I don't want to say Black Girls Run, but putting together a Black
Ebony
Girls
sounds good.
Run,
Girls of Color Run.
Women's Run, and
Yes.
feel free anyone to come out and join us. Starting point is at Poise Gym in
Yes.
Parkwood Pond, and I think we were taking it down to the western
Yes.
area. So this is at 5:30 a.m. on Saturday.
To the ferry
Will be
terminal?
the first walk.
Walk run.
Run.
Yes.
So come on out, feel free to join. No fees attached, just
Get
ladies
your
getting
fitness.
together and getting a fitness on.
Well, want me to take a call? Well,
Yes,
Sorry guys.
we want- okay, don't worry. The following week will be the one for the guys, and we're going to be coming to take
Sure.
part in that. So Carl and I
Open
both going to
to
be
it.
running, right, Carl?
And one condition,
What's the condition?
I can get one of those shirts.
Oh, you'll get one of those shirts. You get a pants as well, actually.
With poison?
We're going to take a pause for a cause. When we come back, we've got the guys from the Olympic Committee talking a lot about some stuff that they've got coming up. So, again, thank you, ladies.
Thank
Great
you.
to have
Thank
you here.
you.
Looking forward to seeing you at the Poise Gym in Parkwood Pond. Stick and stay. Be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.
The new BlackBerry Z10 is the smarter phone. Get yours at Lime. Value every moment.
Welcome back, guys. If you're just checking in with us, before we had Charlene Hodge and her Studio Fitness Center, which is located in R&R Malone Complex in Parkwood Pond. She was talking about fitness training, and she just opened her fitness center She wants you guys to come back and check it out. She has a contact number, which is 496-7159. 496-7159. You guys trying to contact her? She said her hours are Monday through Thursdays, 5 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Fridays, 5 a.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. The name of the place is Porous. It's located over Five Girls supermarket, superstore, and in the R&R Malone complex right down by the DMV in Popwood Pond. Now in the studio, Paul, we have some new gentlemen, some new faces, and interesting topics.
One not so new.
Okay. We know that one.
Yeah.
So we'll introduce him last.
Yes. I thought we just get him out the way. And just in front.
Okay.
I have no problem
You're
with
control.
that.
You're control.
We have Cleve Farrington here from the Olympic Committee. Cleve, good evening.
Good evening, thank you for having us.
Along with you is a very interesting young man. His full name is Peter Adam Crook, but he likes to be called Adam. That's what he grew up being called. And Adam does a very interesting, but he's into snow sports, but he has a specific type of snow sport that he does. Adam, explain to everyone, those people here who are so used to...
First, let's welcome Adam.
All right, welcome, Adam.
Thank you very much for having me.
Good. I'm so keen to get into
Yes,
this.
yes, you are.
Yeah.
'cause
Thank you, Carl. You see why we missed you now?
Oh, of course, of course, of course.
So, Adam, now that we've introduced you, tell us, for those tall-toolers who know so much about skiing and snowboarding, what it's all about, or exactly what it is that you do.
So basically, I'm a snow skier, and I ride skis that have ends on both sides, so you can go forwards and backwards. And I ski down. It's called a half pipe, and it's shaped like a U. It's on a slope, and you basically jump out of the half pipe all the way down, and you generally do like 5 or 6 hits all the way down, and you get judged based on your difficulty and your technicality and your style and just your overall impression of.
Take us through a bit, Adam, through a regular week of training. I mean, I presume you're into this thing kind of full-time?
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
it's a very full-time and year-round thing for me. I've been
Right.
doing it for the last like 5 years now.
Right.
And it's been pretty full-on.
Okay, so and Paul, on the screen, if viewers are looking, we have something of what it should look like.
Right.
It's similar to like roller skating in a
In
Yeah.
a sense, yes.
Right.
So that's the person twisting that. You can do all that twisting and stuff.
This is
Adam?
me.
That's you?
This is me.
Oh, that is you. Okay, so you can do it because that is actually you spinning there. Okay. I notice you haven't fallen yet, so
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty interesting.
So now, as you said, if you just mentioned, you get judged based on your difficulty.
Exactly, yeah. So it's all based on technicality, difficulty, amplitude, so how high you go out of the pipe in feet, and then I think overall impression is the last thing.
How did you get into this, Adam?
I moved to Wisconsin I was born and raised here. I lived here until I was 9, and we moved to the States, and that was kind of when I first started. That was one of the first times I saw snow, and I started skiing, and
We don't have much of that here.
no.
Let me ask before you get into that, because did you ever try the thing where you jump in the tube and you slip
bobsled?
No, the one with the
Jamaican bobsleigh?
No, not that one. The one where you get on like a raft or something and go down your driveway or something. Did you try that one before?
Tubing, yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do. We used to do that for fun, like when
Okay,
we first
cool.
moved, and
Right.
I saw
I can-
snow. I think I saw snow one time before we actually moved.
Okay.
And
Right.
so we did that when we were there. But
Right.
I mean, Paul, the first time I met snow, I had to lay down and do my angel, you know? I felt some stuff hitting me in my face. I was, what's going on here, man? You know?
For folks that are wondering, let's give them a little rundown of some of the things that that's actually been achieved over the last 4 or 5 years by Adam Crook. In 2009, he was first place in the New Zealand Junior National Championships in the half pipe. 2010, he was second place in the USA SA National Open Class half pipe. 2011, he was third place in the USA Junior National half pipe overall. Also in 2011, he was first place in the USA National Open Class half pipe. This was in Cooper Mountain. In 2011 as well, had a busy year there. In Whistler Mountain, he was sixth place in the AFP, which is a higher level world championship. That's a WSI. And in 2011 as well, back in New Zealand, he was fifth place in the Face Frisky, and that's the Open in the Snow Park. 2012, he was second place in the North Face Park and the Pipe Open Series. That's in Cooper Mountain. So he's been pretty busy this year. he had a 14th place in the World Championships in Oslo, Norway. That was a pretty tough
And that's
competition.
actually the
wasn't
clip that's showing right
it?
now.
So that was the clip from Oslo, Norway. So I've noticed that you progressively each year you've sort of gradually raised your level, and I guess I presume this year was probably one of your toughest competitions in Oslo.
Yeah, it was definitely a harder one. There was pretty much all of the best people in the world at that event, so I was super happy with how I did. And
So 14th in the world?
yes, well, in that
Not bad.
competition, not overall.
I know what I mean. Hey, 14th. I'll take 14th in the world any day. So that's not bad.
Yeah, thank
Pretty
you.
pleased with that.
For a sport that people in the BVI never even heard about.
Well, you know, we got to get him competing for the BVI, and I think that's the idea. And,
Yes,
so
suit
we
him
have
up in
somebody
the
14th in the
ring?
world from the BVI.
Are we going to suit him up this year?
True.
Of course.
Adam.
Is
By all means.
this guy here with us?
Compete.
Is this guy here with us? We need to give him a little bit of highlight. 'Cause he's been out of it for a while. Okay, cool. Tell us what you're
It's
here.
just so exciting
Tell
that
us the
it's sort of
connection.
the BVI Olympic Committee to obviously to have BVI ski as a federation, and Adam being our athlete who will be represented in the BVI at the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi, Russia. So that's going to happen the 7th to the 23rd of February next year, 2014.
But we have had folks in the Winter Olympics before, yes?
We had one guy by the name of Errol Fraser that's dating back from 1984
Yes.
in
Couple
Bosnia.
years ago.
So that
about
was in
around-
speed skating.
Yeah, he was around Paul's time, yeah.
Wrong Paul time.
Yes, in case you guys didn't know, yes, we had folks entered into the Winter Olympics before. Adam is going to be our new
Or second.
Second in the Winter.
But Adam may very well, not may, evidently will be our highest placed person. Adam is a serious contender. In fact, I'm looking to form his goals. He wants to compete in the X Games in the half pipe, which is the X Games is pretty big. I've seen the X Games before on television.
Yep.
Hello. He also wants to compete in the 2014 Olympic Games. I presume he will have to qualify between Russia and next year. How does the qualification work for that?
The qualification has actually been good. We had part of it last year, and so as of right now, so long as stay healthy, knock on wood, I'm qualified. So
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
He's
As of
already
right now.
qualified for the
There you
Olympic
go.
Games.
There you go.
He's in there. Okay.
you go.
And also, what about this stuff to be an innovator and positive role model in the sport of half pipe skiing in the Virgin Islands? What's all
yeah,
that
so
about?
I just would like kids to be able to look up to me and just use me as a role model and see what I've done and hopefully aspire their own dreams and do whatever they want to do.
Could we get to have a few words with Usain Bolt when you're at it?
Yeah, I mean, I hope that'd be awesome to meet him.
Yeah.
Well, let me
Just
ask
to
you,
be a role model.
have you ever tried
Virgin
skateboarding?
Islands, get ready, because it's that time of death.
Oh, okay, so that gives you kind of the when you're not in the cold places, that gives you kind of the...
Yeah, exactly. And there, I ski through the summer also. I travel to places with snow, but in a lot of my free time, I am skateboarding or doing.
So we can practically call you an Eskimo, huh?
Very good, Carl. Very good. So Adam, let's get back to those serious questions. So you're not one of these guys that goes partying all night and then competes the next day.
No.
You're not a Usain Bolt. Okay, just check him. Yeah. Anyway, I'd love to see him run, but I'm a little concerned about his off the track life. You know.
He's very disciplined.
No,
Oh, is he?
Yes, he's very disciplined, obviously.
On the track?
On the track and off the track.
I don't think so.
Are you talking about Adam or are you talking
I'm
about...
talking about Adam.
Oh, Usain Bolt. Oh, okay.
So we
Anyway,
talking Winter Olympic Games there,
Yeah,
right?
okay, good. All right,
Please,
good.
Paul, stick
Yeah.
to the topic.
Okay, we stick to Winter Olympic
Okay,
Games.
good.
Yeah.
No, tell us a little more of the connection with the Olympic Committee and Adam. What are we doing as far as assistance and all that kind of stuff? You know, how far do we go with them?
Like I said, right now he's already qualified for the Winter Olympic Games in Sochi, Russia for next year. So it's obviously right now we're just training and getting ready for next year.
So who decides?
So what we're doing right
Sorry,
now
no.
is just trying to promote, get people in the territory obviously behind
Sure.
supporting Adam in this Winter Olympic Games and letting them know, you know, we so custom of Summer Olympic Games, the track, the high jump, the long jump and so forth, which is all good, but now we're saying we have an athlete now in the Winter Olympic Games.
Okay, I'm dying to ask this question.
I know what you're going to ask.
Yeah,
Question would
well,
be-
well, I remember, it's a movie now with Jamaicans and bobsleigh, right? Bobsleigh. So I want to know what kind of uniform is Adam going to wear for the Virgin Islands. You're going to need one of these tight,
Have you decided
all-in-one
that? Have you designed it, Adam?
Yeah, have you been designed it?
There's no official. No, not
Hello?
yet.
This is actually
Really
your first
cool.
time. This will be your first time competing for the BVI, yeah?
I've competed for the BVI in like World Cups and World Championships. I was
Yeah.
competing for the BVI, but this will be the first.
Major.
At the major games.
And
event.
my
Yeah.
first Olympics. So.
Okay, good. So have you decided what kind of style uniform you want to wear?
I mean, I'm sure. Hopefully, it'll be one of my sponsors, and they'll make something for me, and then
Okay,
it'll just be
okay.
choosing a colorway that fits the BVI and is
Good,
recognized.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will be all.
Okay, just check.
We're actually trying to have clear here.
Do you need us
No,
to
no,
help
no,
to
it-
design
yeah,
anything?
yeah.
We got some pretty colors now because I see the colors are changing steadily. Our national colors. Have you seen
Really?
that, Paul?
No. Yes.
You acting a little shy tonight, Paul. I don't understand why.
Welcome back, Carl. It's so good to have
Oh,
you back.
yes,
We've
yes,
missed
I'm
Carl so much. We
Oh,
see
man.
the aspect of
Guys,
this
if you're
with
just
Carl.
checking in, there's a number to call. It's 541-6709.
There is a number to call.
And there's a number to text, 541-6709. If you guys want to have a word with Adam, or if you want to find out what he does, or if you can try to achieve what he does, or how he got started. Actually, how did you get started?
Said it already.
You
Yeah,
did?
he did.
Paul, did you
Say it again, Adam.
So when I moved to the States,
Yes.
I basically just one of my cousins was really into skiing, and I watched him do it, and that just
Have
seemed
you,
like
have
fun
you ever
to me,
tried
so.
anything else besides that too?
I ski slopestyle just for fun, so rails and jumps and stuff, and then I'll just go out and ski the mountain for fun as well. But
So that's the zigzag kind of things with the two
no,
skis?
so that's jumps. So you're still going up in the air, but you're going straight down the hill
Oh, the
rather
one
than
with the-
straight
oh.
up and straight down.
Oh, wow.
There's is that the same one that when they check to see how high they can go and they take off from high and then they come down and they take off.
No, that's called Nordic jumping.
Oh, that's not it. Oh, that's a little different.
Yeah, it's a
That's
little
a little
different.
more. That's a lot more
You
crazier.
can see how knowledgeable I am about skiing.
It's like
Hey,
flying.
Paul, I think we're gonna take a break.
Take a break to thank our
Yes, sir.
sponsors.
Please do.
Right, okay, well, you want to thank Speedies, of course, for getting us across to Summer Jam. Due shortly, I'll be calling Speedy shortly for Carl and I to go across the
Of course,
project.
of course.
Carl will come, of course, he always does. And of course, we're on wholesale for all those lovely drinks.
Been on
that they
board
give
all the
us.
time?
Absolutely. And who am I missing, Carl?
Play to win.
No, Lion. Lion.
I've been missing for a while.
For the phone calls, of course. Lion.
Okay.
So stick and stay, we'll be back right after word for us.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.
Test drive a better 4G network. Prepaid customers pay as little as $1 a day with a Lime prepaid data pass. Plus, you can talk XL for $5 and get the next 25 free. And postpaid customers get Lime 4G data from as low as $8 per month. No contracts, no obligations. That's free talk all day and night. And the best 4G data prices. Lime has the best 4G value. Visit lime.com for more. Lime, value every moment.
If you're just joining us, guys, welcome back. In the studios with us, we have Peter Adam Cook, one of the territory's second, the only present skier. Is it? Can I
Yes,
use the word
but-
skier? Winter skier.
And the
Right?
second person is going to be taking part in the Winter Olympics.
Yes,
for
yes,
us.
yes, yes. And it's been interesting just talking to Adam behind the scenes of the kind of stuff that he's doing. I think Paul wants to share some of that with us.
Well, sure. Having pole vault myself, I understand the mechanics of having to invert in the air. So I was asking Adam, maybe you can explain to the folks, because when he skis, he has to invert and do a lot of turning in the air. How do you manage to? What do you use to assimilate that? How do you get all that done? To explain to the folks.
Yeah, so when you're first getting started, I mean, I learned pretty much everything I know on a trampoline first. So just bouncing and then getting used to where you are in the air and just being able to spot things while you're halfway through tricks and then be able to tell yourself that you're going to be okay and you're going to land
Right.
back on your feet. is a huge. It's more of a confidence thing. Not everyone bounces on trampolines to learn everything, but it's definitely a good way to do it, and it's a safe way to do it.
Now, I've snapped 2 poles. When you snap poles, it's not a funny thing because when a pole snaps, you're 15 feet in the air.
Yeah.
What happens when you
crashes?
No, not when you crashes.
Just checking.
What happens when you invert and you know that you're in the wrong position? How do you?
How do you get out of it? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can kind of twist and stuff, but half pipe, more of the concern is it's a lot of it has to do with your takeoff. So if you take off early, then you'll fly out of the half pipe and land on the deck, and so then you're going from however high you went up to like splatting on the deck. And
so have you ever crashed?
Yes, lots.
Yeah, well, so what do they call that in your game? So
just
wipeout?
Falling. Yeah.
Okay. I know surfing they call it wipeout.
I call it wipeout.
Yeah, surfing you got wiped out, but it's just
just
falling.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, good stuff. Carl, you said you had some stuff you wanted.
Oh yes, Cleve has some interesting stuff that is supposed to be going on.
Yeah, of course. Well, we're obviously talking about the Winter Olympic Games for 2014 next year, and having Adam Cook take a part in that. We have, I'm going to focus on 2013. We have Olympic Day activities going to be continuing from tomorrow until Sunday. Last Saturday, we had the first event at the East End Long Look tennis court, with juniors, about 17 of them, under 8, under 10, under 12. And when you look at those kids and where they've come from in terms of practicing, and they're very good in terms of serving back and forth, backhand, and they're obviously in tune to tennis pros such as Serena Williams and so forth. I mean, and we'll obviously like to thank Carol Mitchell and Mitch, who are obviously working up there with those kids, to applaud them for their efforts. So they took part on that day, Saturday, June 15th, as part of the Olympic Day events.
Okay.
And then tomorrow we'll be continuing with the rugby exhibition games with the youths again,
okay,
at the A.O. Shirley grounds, and that starts from 1:30 in the afternoon until 4. And then we have the girls basketball tournament at the multipurpose complex from 5 to 6 in the afternoon, and that will be Morris Watley and his girls and his teams obviously competing against each other.
Right.
So we're asking everybody to please come out and support that. On Saturday, June 22nd, we're going to have the BVI Athletics Association 2-mile walk and run in Virgin Gorda, and that starts 7 a.m. in the morning. And then the BVI Triathlon Youth swim, cycle, and run, that starts at Barkers Bay Beach, right there, starts at 7 a.m. in the morning. And then they cycle to the A.O. Shirley ground for Barkers Bay, and then they do a run. And then we have, in that same morning, the BVI Learn Tennis Association have their junior tournament going on at the Totola Sports Club from 8 a.m. in the morning until 1. And then the Football Association are going to have their youths, girls and boys, have their exhibition game there at 8 a.m. in the morning at the A.O. Shirley grounds. And Sunday, the big grand finale, the Olympic Day run at the A.O. Shirley grounds, starting from there. When they come there, obviously, we'll be able to designate the routes where they'll take in order to run.
What time?
And so forth. That will start from 6 a.m. with the registration, and 6:30 will be the actual start of the event.
So this coming Sunday?
This coming Sunday.
At the A.O. Shirley Recreation Grounds, you have to be there for 6 o'clock to register. It starts at 6:30 a.m. in the morning, Sunday morning, and they're going to be walking for 2 miles?
Walk and run.
Walk and run. You have the option. You can either walk or run for 2 miles. So we are inviting one and all. Carl is going to be there. He has promised to lead from the front. He's going to be. So you just look for the tall guy, this good, handsome-looking fella here Sunday morning. So he'll be there, and we'll all be there right behind him, right, Carl?
And in other words, the basketball league is still in attendance as it's going on. Games almost every day. We should have some stats coming up on that pretty soon. And I just want to report too, and the team that was taken, the club team that was taken to Miami, the Top Notch Track Club, they did well. The girls got 3rd overall, and the guys got 5th overall. And we had some personal achievements in there with some of the folks winning in their division. Also, we have the U team, the track and field youth team, the BVI youth team, getting ready for the Ukraine. That's supposed to be coming up pretty soon. And also, some of our girls are still trying to qualify for the World Championship in Russia. That's coming up in August. So we want to,
They may meet Adam. Adam's going to Russia as well. So they're on the same time?
Is it? Russia's in August. Are you going to be there in August?
Nah, February.
Russia in February 2014.
No, okay.
That's,
Oh, come on. This year.
I just heard Russia.
Come on, man.
A lot of BVI is going to be in Russia this year.
Well,
between the next
we'll
6
have to
months.
learn the language somehow.
Yeah.
Yes, but adding to what Cleve has, yes, Paul, I will be there.
Great.
I don't know about the front thing, but I will be there.
Good.
And you will be there also.
Of course. Can I give the basketball results?
Oh, you do have basketball
I
results?
do.
Oh, I didn't
Wednesday
realize
night.
that.
There were games played on Wednesday night, yes. Well, your team apparently, Carl, played that's the second game. Okay, this is a different game here.
Yes,
I
it
don't
should
have
be.
your stats game here. So
Yeah,
this
because I didn't play.
on Wednesday.
In case you wonder what he's talking about, I don't know. What team is that?
Game Boys defeated the Filipinos 99-65, and Reg Penn had 33 points with 13 rebounds. He had 2 blocks and 2 steals, and Terry Charles had 23 points with 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Shaquille Fonseca, he had 22 points with 4 rebounds, and Anthony Hodge 16 points and 16 rebounds. A huge double-double there for Anthony Hodge. For the losing Filipinos, D'Angelo Sampson had 28 points and 9 rebounds. So that's them. The other game played was All Away. They defeated the Lions 57-54, close game for All Away. Javon Serrant had 21 points and 15 rebounds, double-double. And Sean Woods had 12 points and 7 rebounds for the losing Lions. Nicholas Charles, 15 points, 2 rebounds. Dudley Richardson, 13 points, 6 rebounds. And Tyson, 7 points and 12 rebounds. So there's the basketball team.
Very good, Paul. Very good. Very good. Like I said, games still continue. We had games yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
That was
Okay, we
yesterday.
had games on Tuesday where the HLSCC was defeated by the Lions.
That was a few days before.
They were defeated by what the team from country names again?
I don't know, Carl. I don't have it here in front of me.
They were defeated. I don't know. The last game was Mega Mix and
Yes, I can
you didn't
pull
have
it
that
up.
stats.
I do have it, but I haven't pulled it up.
Okay. Games still continue this weekend, guys. If you guys are checking in, they start pretty early. If you guys want to get there and get some of the game in, they start early on the weekends.
Before we end with Adam, can I just quickly say that that Milton McLean has put out a notice. He says that the Seacoast Bay Summer Basketball League is from July 5th to 19th. He's asking all districts to register from ages 7 to 10 and 9 to 12. 2 sets of teams, he says. The leagues are sponsored by Mr. Julian Fraser, Honorable Julian Fraser, Honorable Myron Walwyn, and the games are going to be Monday to Fridays for 4:15 p.m. each day. Call Mr. McLean, 542-5555, 542 all the fives.
Okay, now we're back to Mr. Adam.
We are back to Mr. Adam Crook.
Good, Mr. Adam Crook. Now, Mr. Crook, my last question for you is, I hope it's not the last, but one of the last questions I want to ask you is, how do your folks feel about you doing this?
My mom doesn't like it too much. I mean, she likes it, but she just likes to know I'm safe. So she has a hard time watching it in person, I guess. But I think my dad enjoys it.
Your dad enjoys it?
Yeah.
I think he does as well, because he's here. He's here actually watching live, and he's giving us a thumbs up, so we're pretty sure that
Do you have any other siblings that's interested in
my oldest sister, Ashley, skis. She actually lives in Switzerland now, and so she skis on a regular basis in the winter, but they're not quite as serious about it.
Okay. I see you do a lot of, in my estimation, you've got to do a lot of lower body work to develop. What sort of workout do you do each week to stay in shape and to develop your body, and do you do any upper body work at all?
I don't do, other than surfing, I don't really do too much upper body stuff.
Okay.
But I just really just try to stay as active as I can. I'm
So
always out.
there's no specific workout to say.
I don't necessarily have a specific one. There's some people that prefer to have that, but I
Right.
kind of just like to stay active and
So you just ski every day.
do stuff with my time, and
Right.
ski as much as I can. And
So what happens when you don't have snow?
when there's no snow,
roller skate. You know what I mean? What is it?
Thank you,
Skateboard,
Kyle.
skateboard, right?
Yeah, I do a lot of skateboarding and bouncing on trampolines, and then there's also in Park City where I live now. There's a water ramp, so you ski down a ramp and then you jump into a pool of water that
Right.
has bubbles to soften the surface.
Okay.
And so you can practice doing your tricks and stuff into the water, and that's also another good
Safe
way.
way, okay.
It's good and safe
Yeah,
way to learn
yeah.
how to do
So the
it.
area that you're living right now, there's a lot of people into the type of stuff that you do.
Yes, exactly. It's actually where the U.S. ski team is based. So
Okay.
Oh,
and,
okay.
and so I ski with a lot of the U.S. ski team, and
All right, very good.
so that's
very
also
good.
very beneficial.
Excellent, excellent.
Very
That's very exciting stuff.
Paul, would you want to try it? I actually have tried ice skating one time, Paul. I actually put the skis on, and you know, I thought it was just like roller skating, you know. So I laced up.
Carl, I'll try it if you're gonna try it. As long
I
as
have
can
tried
compete.
it, Paul.
Well,
I'm
then-
not trying it again.
But I'd
I
love,
would love for you to try it.
well, I want to try it with you so I can compete against you, Carl.
Listen, putting the shoes on is no problem. Keeping up on the ice is a problem.
Keep up.
Because trust me, the ice is just like what it says. It's ice, man. When you fall, you fall.
Yeah.
So I'd love to see you do it, Paul.
All right.
I'd actually pay for you to do it, Paul.
You would. Okay, thank you. Let's get back to Adam though. Carl wants to see me do it. Because Adam, I was looking at some of the stuff here that we were talking about. Here we go. I got it. And I just wanted another question for you, if I can get it open very quickly here.
You're talking about some of the, I saw some of the pictures that
No. I have another question for Adam here. It says some competitions some of the things that you've done. Two Plank Productions Declaration in 2009. What is that?
So that was it's a production company that makes ski movies every year, and I got the chance to actually go and film with them due to some connections that I had through friends, and so I got a couple of shots in the movie that year, and I was pretty young at that point.
What did you do actually? What do you remember?
Yeah, it was a park jump shoot in the spring in Colorado, and so it was just one big jump, and then me and a couple other people hit it for a while, and they filmed it, and then that was one of the segments in the movie, and I happened to be featured in it. So.
And then I noticed you have White Frisky Magazine, 2-page spread, 2012.
Yeah, so I was actually in New Zealand, and I met this photographer, this Dutch girl who was an editor for that magazine, and I gave her this idea of that I wanted to go in the half pipe and wear like swimming suit and no shirt or anything, and do like a surf style slash in the half pipe, and it ended up being used in the magazine, and then the Mountain used it for a spring ad that year, and it's still up there now.
Wow, so you're a star in New Zealand when you go there.
Well, let me ask you, Adam, what would you say is one of your biggest accomplishments, or your most accomplishment?
My biggest accomplishment,
To date.
Today, I would say this last year I got second place, and it was the North Face
I
Free
saw
Ski
that.
Open, and that was early in the season, and pretty much everyone was there, and I felt like I was skiing really well, and I actually ended up on the podium. And
So should I say that you're on a professional circuit, or?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
so big companies and stuff like that will be looking at you trying to get a.
Hopefully.
That's good. That's what we're talking about.
Right. And
Put us on the map.
The last place you mentioned, Snowpark in New Zealand. That's the spring advertisement in 2012.
Exactly.
last year.
Yes.
So tell us a bit about that.
So that was what I was just saying when
That was the third one.
When
Okay.
I put on the swimsuit.
Okay. Okay. Oh, that's when you were. Okay. All right.
got that
Got you.
picture.
Got you. Okay. So your current ranking is 25th in the world.
Yes.
Oh, that is pretty high. That is. So we have somebody from the Virgin Islands ranked 25th, Carl.
Very good. Very good accomplishment, man.
Thank you.
That is exceptional, actually.
Yes.
Very.
And that area again, I mean, ooh.
Okay, we have a question coming in for. Let's have a look.
Cleve also has some stuff that he wants to add. Go ahead, Cleve.
I'd just like to obviously thank our sponsors for the 2013 Olympic Day activities, CCCS, Rotong Wholesale, and the Coca-Cola products, Harney's, and MB's Ice, okay, for making this obviously 2013 Olympic Day possible.
Okay, somebody just tuned in and they want to know who you are and what you do, so they missed it again. So you got to explain the whole thing again. So go for it, Adam.
So my name is Peter Adam Crook. I was born and raised here. I lived here until I was 9, and then I moved away and I started skiing on snow, and now I compete in half-pipe skiing.
And your major goal, 2014?
Yes, and I plan on going to the 2014 Winter Olympics
and competing
this upcoming year.
In case you
Competing
guys
for the
don't-
Virgin Islands.
Yes,
In case you guys don't know what a half pipe is, you can check the rerun. You
Well,
see what we're talking
If
about.
the producer has a chance,
he may show you some pictures.
Can we pressure the producer
He may-
to show it one more
He
time?
may show you some of the pictures that he has done, because from what I've seen, I mean, all I see is the guy in the air. There's clouds and there's the guy in the air.
Mr. Producer, if you could put that on, we can probably end with that. If you can get that on for us one more time.
There
What
you go.
What we'll do is you walk us through it. Tell us what's happening there.
Yeah, so this was a run in Norway I did last year at the World Championships, and that's the drop-in. So you drop in, and then this is the first hit, and that was a 900. And then this is a unnatural, so spinning the opposite way I normally would, 720, and then riding backwards, and that's a switch 720. And then that's an unnatural, so again spinning the wrong way, 900, and then the last shot, the camera actually died while we were filming it, but it was a 1080.
Okay.
So.
And with a 1080, that's pretty impressive stuff. It's pretty. So what do you think, as we run out of time now, what do you think that you need to do? Where does your focus need to be for you to get into the top 10 or maybe even medal? You know, what do you think is the main thing that you need to focus on?
Yeah, so the next couple months I just need to really take it very seriously and just work really hard at it and try and really push myself. But it's hard to find that balance of pushing yourself and staying healthy because there's such a risk of injury in our sport. So.
Do you look at the foods that you eat? What do you focus on in staying healthy?
I try and eat as healthy as I can, but I'm on the road a lot, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, just staying active and keeping my body in shape and eating as healthy as I can, and then go from there.
Okay, Paul. We're down to the tally. We just want to retract on what we have accomplished this evening. So far, we've had the earlier on. We have the Charlene Hodge in her personal training fitness center, which is located in our Malone complex, Parkwood Pond. She's opened her gym, and for you guys who want to stay fit, guys and girls, go check it out. Also, we have the Olympic Day activities that Cleaver just mentioned coming up this Sunday.
Culminates with
starting from tomorrow.
Yeah,
actually starting from tomorrow. He has some stuff that's going on, so you guys may want to check that out also. And we want to thank our young Peter Adam Crook for coming on the show. I've been hearing so much about the stuff that you've been doing. Now I actually see for myself what you've been doing, and I want to congratulate you on your accomplishments and your work that being done.
Thank you.
I know you're going to represent us well in 2014. I hope we can be there.
2014 Winter Olympic Games.
Can't wait to be there.
I'm hoping that we can be there. Suit up
Anything is suitable.
Suit up in a winter jacket.
Possible. Like I said, we're gonna be doing a lot of advertisement, obviously showcasing Adam, and obviously getting the public to sensitize the Winter Olympic Games because they're not used to that.
That's true.
They're used to summer, so
yeah, that's true. So you'll have a lot of support looking at you. Now that we've seen the face and we put a face to the name, you could be hearing from us a lot. We could be asking questions.
Yeah, I will actually send you an email, and you can send me stuff on a regular basis.
And we'll keep
we'll
us
talk
updated.
about it on air, so people can keep involved and know what's happening, especially as we get close to the Olympic Games. We keep talking about
whatever
all the time,
major
but,
championships are going to, you can even give us a call. We can put you on air while we're talking to you. So
Definitely.
Technology has stepped up, so we'll be working alongside.
Yeah.
On that note, Paul.
Well, on that note, I just want to thank you for being here, Adam. Thanks to Asir. Carl forgot to mention Asir, who is here with Corporate Charlie.
Yes.
And thank you for watching and for all the texts that came in. We appreciate that. So only thing left to say until next week, Carl.
Next week we'll have Chino George.
We have Randy Chino George here from Virgin Gorda talking about basketball. Of course, we know a lot about basketball. So until next week, good sports in you. Thanks for watching.
Sports Desk is sponsored by Lime, the better, faster 4G network.